Good day, everyone. I am Nicolia Saalcover, and today we are going to delve into the exciting world of information technology, often abbreviated as IT. So, whether you are already enrolled in an IT course or considering it, this overview will provide you with insight into what this field is all about. So, what is information technology? So, information technology or IT is the use of computers and technology to manage and process information. It encompasses a wide range of activities from developing software and managing networks to ensuring data security and providing IT support.
This time, I'm going to tackle about the key aspects of an IT course. So first, diverse skill set. One of the defining features of an IT course is the development of a diverse skill set. So it means that students are exposed to a various areas of IT including programming, database management, networking, cybersecurity, and more. Second, problem solving. So, IT professionals are essentially problem solvers. They identify issues, develop solutions, and implement them using technology. Problem solving skills are at the core of an IT education. So third, adaptability. The IT landscape is ever evolving. An IT course equips students with the ability to adapt to changing technologies and stay up to date with the latest advancement. The fourth one, teamwork. While IT professionals often work independently, collaboration is essential. IT projects often require teamwork, so courses emphasize effective communication and collaboration. The fifth one, career opportunities. So, an IT course opens up a world of career opportunities. It means that IT graduates can pursue roles as software developers, network administrators, data analysts, cybersecurity experts, and more. So that's it for the key aspects of an IT course.
Good day, I'm Yasan Maya P. Arabis, your lecture 3. So let's talk about navigating the world of BSIT, unveiling the core lessons. So let's start the lesson 1. So lesson 1, programming fundamentals. So this lesson is all about understanding the basics of programming. You'll dig into concepts such as algorithms, data types, and control structures. So why is this important? Well, it's like learning the language of computers, which is essential for any IT profession. So what is the definition of programming? So programming is the process of giving instructions to a computer to perform specific tasks. It involves writing code in a programming language that a computer can understand and execute. We can think of programming as a collaboration between humans and computers, in which humans create instructions for a computer to follow in a language computers can understand. So there are key concepts in programming fundamentals, which are algorithms, data types, variables, control structures, and functions. So algorithm. So an algorithm is a step-by-step set of instructions to solve a particular problem. It's like a recipe that guides the computer in what to do. So an algorithm is a procedure or like a formula used for solving a problem. So next is the data types. So data is essential to programming. Different types of data such as numbers, text, and dates are used in programs. Understanding data types is crucial for handling information effectively. So there are lots of data types like string. So string is used for combination of any character such as letters, numbers, and symbols or alphanumeric characters. So next is character. We also have a character used for single letters or encoding text numerically. So we also use an integer or int used for the whole numbers. So we also have a float or a floating point used for numbers with a decimal point, and so many more data types. So next, variables. Variables are like containers that hold data. They allow us to store and manipulate information within a program. You give variables names and values to work with. Next is the control structure. So control structures such as loops and conditional statements determine how a program flows. They enable decision making and repetition in code, making it dynamic and responsive. So a control structure enable a programmer to determine the order in which program statements are executed. So last is the functions. Functions are blocks of reusable code that perform specific tasks. They help break down complex problems into manageable parts and promote code reusability. So that's all for the lesson 1. Again, it's me, Hiasat Maya B. Arabis, your lecturer.
Good day, everyone. This is Bakal Sumaite, and I am about to discuss data structure and algorithms. By the way, sorry for my mic for having a noise. So, this topic here, you will explore how to organize and manipulate data efficiently. Concept like array, linked list, and sorting algorithms will be your tools for solving complex problems. So let's go for the definition. Data structures are a way of organizing and storing data, while algorithms are step-by-step procedures for solving a specific problem. Together, they are the backbone of software development and computer science. So the main difference between the two is the structure is like arrays, linked lists, stacks, queues, trees, and hash tables. Unlike to the algorithm, which are vowel sort, quick search, linear search, and binary search. So let's move to the next. So there are four key aspects of data structures and algorithms. So first here is efficiency. The primary goal of data structures and algorithms is to provide the efficiency of problem solving. Well-designed data structures and algorithms can significantly improve the speed and performance of software application. So, for example, employing binary search in a sorted array for efficient and rapid application of specific element. So next here is the problem solving. It's the methodological and creative process of analyzing and resolving challenges through logical thinking and systematic steps, aiming to achieve solutions effectively and efficiently. So, for example, data structures and algorithms equip us with problem-solving skills. They help us break down complex problems into smaller, so manageable steps, making it easier to find better solutions. Next is reusability. Once you've developed efficient algorithms for data structures, they can be reused in different applications, saving time and resources. So example is creating a generic linked list data structure that can be reused for storing different types of data in different software. So last is scalability. Data structures and algorithms are essential for creating systems that can handle large amounts of data or increasing computational demands. So example is social media platforms employ load balancing algorithms to distribute incoming traffic events like across two server clusters. I think that's so. Next is core to computer science. These concepts are at the core of computer science educations as they form the foundation for developing software web applications and various other technologies. So these are data structure and algorithms are essentially in computer science education providing and foundational tools for problem solving and software development. They equip students with the, let's say, skills to efficiently organize and manipulate data, enabling then the creation of robust and optimized algorithms crucial for various applications in technology and software engineering. I think that's all for my topic. Thank you. That's all.
Hi, for this lesson, we're going to learn about database management. So database management. In today's driven world, understanding databases is vital. You'll learn about relational databases, SQL, and data normalization. These skills are key for managing, querying, and securing data. So what is the definition of database management? Database management is the practice of efficiently and securely storing, organizing, and managing data. Databases are structured collections of data that are crucial for businesses, organizations, and even individuals for a wide range of applications. So here are the key aspects of database management. We have data organization, data security, data retrieval analysis, scalability, and reliability. First, data organization. Database management involves creating structured systems to store and manage data. This ensures that data is well organized, easily accessible, and can be efficiently retrieved when needed. Next, data security. Keeping data safe and ensuring it's only accessible to authorized users are the primary concern in database management. Security measures like encryption and access control are integral to this discipline. Number 3. Data retrieval and analysis. Databases are used to retrieve and analyze data, which is vital for informed decision making. Database management systems, or DBMS, facilitate this by offering query capabilities. Number 4. Scalability. Database management is designed to accommodate growth. Databases can scale to handle increasing volumes of data as businesses expand. Number 5. In an age where data is critical, databases must be reliable. This means ensuring data integrity, minimizing downtime, and backing up data regularly.
So, good day everyone. Our topic is web development, and I am Robon Bustos Jr. as a reporter. So, in this lesson, web development, we will dive into the world of web development of an application. Topics will include HTML, CSS, and also JavaScript and web framework. Building application is a core skill for many IT professionals. So, next. So, what is development? Web development. So, web development is a process of creating websites or web application that runs on the internet. And it involves a combination of programming and design and technical skills to bring website to life. Next. So this is the key aspect of web development. So the first is the front end versus back end. Web development can be broadly categorized into main categories. So front end, which is focused on the visual elements and user interface, while the back end deals with the server, database, and the logic that makes website function. And then next is programming language. So this is the developer use language for the back end. So web developers use various programming language such as HTML, CSS, and the JavaScript for that front-end development. Like the back-end is the PHP, Python, and Ruby for the back-end development. So the next is responsive design. So with the function of proliferation of mobile device, responsive design has become a crucial. Web developers ensure that website display and the function correctly on the various screen size and device. And the next is the frameworks and the libraries. Developers often leverage frameworks and libraries to streamline the development process. Popular examples include React, Angular, Vue.js for the front-end development, and the back-end, which is the Express.js and Ruby on Rails. So the next is but least, which is the continuous learning. So web development is an ever evolving field. So developers must stay in the current at the latest technologies and trends to become great, modern, and user-friendly for the websites. And that's all my report. Thank you very much.
Today for the next topic is the network and security. With the increasing interconnectedness of our world, knowledge of networking protocols, cybersecurity and encryption is crucial to ensure secure and efficient data transfer. Networks and their significance. Networks are the backbone of our digital world. They connected devices, share data, and enable communication. In a network and security courses, you'll learn how to design, configure, and manage networks. You'll understand how information flows from one point to another, whether it's in a local area network, a wide area network, or even in the vast expanse of the internet. So there are four security in the digital age. First is the importance of security. With the increasing reliance on digital technology, security is paramount. In network and security courses, students delve into the world of cybersecurity, understanding the threats that exist and how to protect data and system from potential breaches. So second is the cyber threats. Students learn about various cyber threats from malware and viruses to social engineering attacks. They also explore techniques for detecting and preventing these threats. So third is the risk management. Network and security courses emphasize risk management. Students are taught how to assess vulnerabilities, develop security policies, and implement strategies to safeguard critical information. So last is the fourth one is the ethical hacking. Some courses may introduce students to the world of ethical hacking, where they learn to think like hackers to identify and rectify security weaknesses. And that's all for our topic for the network and security. Thank you for listening.
In conclusion, information technology is a dynamic field that combines technology and problem-solving skill to shape the digital world, whether you're passionate about software development, data analysis, or network security. An IT course provides you with the foundation to embark rewarding and ever-evolving career. So guys, now we'll open the floor to questions. Feel free to ask anything related to this core lesson or the BSIT program in general. Thank you for your attention and participation today. I wish you all the best on your journey through the BSIT program in your future IT careers. If you have any more questions or need further guidance, please don't hesitate to reach out. Good luck.
Have you ever wondered and asked why we Catholics do novenas in honor of our patrons and the purpose of doing it? Here's why. The novena is a kind of intensified prayer which is usually done for 9 consecutive days. If we say the phrase intensified prayer, this is the time that we offer prayers, either to obtain special graces, to implore special favors, or to make special intentions amid the preparation of a major feast. Doing this kind of intensified prayer was recorded from the Gospel of Apostle Evangelist Saint Luke on chapter 24 verse 47 and from the book of the Acts of the Apostles chapter 1 verse 12 until chapter 2 verse 5 of the New Testament of the Holy Bible, where the 12 apostles, together with the Blessed Virgin Mary, prepared for the Feast of Pentecost for 9 days. In the other hand, some references say that the Pentecost is the founding anniversary of the Catholic Church, while the other references say it's not. The word novena comes from the Spanish ordinal number, which means ninth, and comes from the Latin word novem, which means 9. There are 4 types of novenas. Novena for the preparation of a major feast. Novena for mourning.
Amen.
Novena for petition. and novena for penance.
Tungod sa iyang masulog ang pagpasakit. Tungod sa iyang masulog ang pagpasakit.
While novenas are taken either inside a Catholic church or a Catholic chapel, we also hear the word gozos.
Santo Diyos ang imong ngalan, gisimba gitahod namo, sentro mo gimahal namo, sayutag langit halaran, tunhayan pagharing nimo, gumagpagdalig maimo. O pamati ang way hunong sa kerubines, manununda serapines, dinhiug dito giawit, yutalog pa sa
The gozos is a popular poetic compositions which are sung in honor to the Holy Trinity or the Latria, the Blessed Virgin Mary, the Hyperdulia, Saint Joseph, the Protodulia, and to the saints, Dulia. Gozos comes from the Spanish word which means joy and expression of gladness, and from the Latin word gaudium, which means joy. Thus, gozos is literally meant as overtures of rejoicing and exuberance. They are sung in the context of an important religious act, such as the Mass of a great feast, a procession, or the blessing of an image, etc. Its goal is to render thanksgiving for received blessings, or as an entreaty for a petition of protection against evil. Of a written or oral character, it can be traced back to the Middle Ages and are preserved in most cases in documents of great artistic value which are attempting to collect, dignify, and show. Historically, devotionally, and artistically speaking, gozos is used as votive prayers. In the Philippines, the gozos is almost exclusively sung within the context of a novena. Its structure is antiphonal, that is, it is usually sung in two parts, the verses by the leader of the novena, the refrain by the rest, while in music, it is strophic, that is, all its verses are set to the same tune or melody. The copla is treated as the refrain of the gozos, but this can be misleading. The copla is typically composed of 4 lines.
Mapinanggapon na mong ginahan sa kumasti mong anak kami imong nga tabangan kay paglaon ka kanamong tanan paglaon ka kanamong tanan.
The last 2 lines of the copla are called the estribillo, and these are the ones which are normally repeated after each verse. If there are only 2 lines, then the entire copla is repeated after each verse.
San Jose mo kaming palabanan sa kinabuhi sa kamatayon. San Jose mo kaming palabanan sa kinabuhi sa kamatayon. Sa danan kung si Maria, dili mo ang misteryo hibawan. Gituyo yung aming amon, nawabulag ka kaniyan. Kasangit ka na kung tuod mapalinis sa mong atas ko. San Jose mo kaming palabanan sa kinabuhi sa kamatayon.
The estrofas are the verses of the gozos. It can have a minimum of 4 lines, a standard number of 6 lines, and a maximum number of 8 lines, 2 sets of 4 lines.
Sa syudad sa subo, ang matahong mong larawan. Sa unang mga misyonero, sa usang balay hipalkan, kanina ikaw nagpakita, ikanda sa iyong gugma.
If the estrofa has the standard 6 lines, the last 2 lines are called deletrilla, and these, together with the estribillo of the copla, are sung as the refrain.
Sa Diyos na pinindaan, sukat sa walay sinugan. Iwi mo ka nakatinganan, kang ngalan nakaliwatan, kaysa ilang kasalanan. Igawas ka na ulan, kaysa ilang kasalanan. Igawas ka na
If there are only 4 lines, the entire copla is repeated after each verse. If there are 8 lines, the repetition will then depend on the established tradition of the plays. The gozos exists as Dalit and Tagalog areas, and these are either recited or sung. In the Visayan territories, the tradition is quite robust.
ay sa pagtanaw kanimo Kristiyano, sila nahimo kanamo maluoy kaunta nga kanimo nang ilaba kanamo maluoy kaunta nga kanimo nang ilaba. Ang simbahan di patihindo ni atong mga tawhana aron ang larawan nimo dunay usang uloy ana ug dito gihangyo nila nga kaluyan nimo sila kanamo maluoy kaunta nga kanimo nang ilaba kanamo maluoy kaunta nga kanimo nang ilaba. Nangayo kami kanimo na ang matahumong larawan sa sulod sa kalagnahan mo makahimong uloy anam kaysa tanang kinahanglan ikaw ang among dalang pa kanamo maluoy kaunta nga kanimo nang ilaba kanamo maluoy kaunta nga kanimo nang ilaba.
Every time we hear and we sing the Batobalani Gozos, we cannot escape the reality that we become quite emotional due to our deep devotion to the Holy Child Jesus, Señor Santo Niño. especially that all of us Catholic Christians have our own personal intentions. At the first words of the gozos, we hear these words. And at the chorus part, the custom of waving hands during the chorus part of the Santo Niño Gozos began in year 1985, where its biblical bases were written in the book of Psalms, chapter 63, verse 4, and the first letter of St. Paul to Timothy, chapter 2, verse 8, while the celebration of Novena Masses at the Basilica's Pilgrim Center began in year 1990s. The word Batobalani means magnet, thus the Holy Child Jesus is the magnet of love, while the Cebuano word nangilaba means beseech. Cebuano linguist and journalist June Tariman at his report in Cebuano News of Solar News Channel, which is now the present CNN Philippines, said the words Bato Balani and Nangilaba are no longer used in Cebuano language in today's millennium. Nevertheless, we can still hear these words at the famous Santo Niño Gozos. At this point, let's hear the estrofas or the verses of the famous Santo Niño Gozos. According to the research titled The Hermeneutics of the Gozos for Señor Santo Niño de Cebu, this part expresses the declaration of the Holy Child's love that magnetizes the devotee's charm. The Cebuano phrase, Sada ang tao, refers to the ancient Cebuano people, while the Cebuano word palangga means beloved. The chorus part serves as the devotee's response while they are waving their hands facing to the altar where the image of Señor Santo Niño is enthroned. Because of the greatest number of crowd attending to the Novena Masses, some of the devotees stay outside of the basilica. They pay attention religiously with the singing of the gozos. They hold the image of Señor Santo Niño, raise and wave it with their hands, following the instruction of the lector and the melodious voice of the cantors. As said earlier, the custom of waving hands during the chorus part of the Santo Niño Gozos began in year 1985, where its biblical bases were written in the book of Psalm, chapter 63, verse 4, and in the first letter of St. Paul to Timothy, chapter 2, verse 8.
Sa syudad sa suko, ang matahong mong larawan. Sa unang mga misyonero, sa usang balay kanina ikaw nagpakita, ikanda sa imong gugma.
The first verse tells about Cebu City, where it became the center of Christianity in the Philippines through Spanish missionaries. The Cebuano phrase, "Sa usang balay hipalgan," depicts the story of Kaplag, where the Holy Child Jesus was found by a soldier named Juan Camus amid the burned nipa houses on April 28, year 1565.
Hiludhan ka o gisimba, ni atong mga kapalian, sa tanan mga katawhan, sa mga punuan nila, kaysa pagtanaw kanimo Kristiyano, sila nahimo.
The second verse speaks about the Christianization of the early Cebuanos, in which the worship of the Santo Niño or the Holy Child starts for these people, kneeling and asking for blessings and protection. To worship means to practice latria, which means that the Holy Trinity alone must be only worshipped.
Ang simbahan di patihindu, ni atong mga tawhanan, aron ang larawan nimo, dunay usang uloy ug dito gihangyo nila nga kaluyan, nimo sila.
The third verse speaks about the institution and establishment of churches to serve as the home of the Holy Image and the refuge of the devotees.
Nangayo kami kanimo, nga ang matahong mong larawan, sa sulod sa kalagnaman mo, makahimong puloy kaysa tanang kinahanglan, ikaw ang among dalampan.
The last verse speaks about the Santo Niño or the Holy Child Jesus as an integral part of the lives of the Cebuanos. In spite of the fostering popularity of the simplified in the 1980s version of the Batobalani Gozos, which is well known today by the devotees, some parts of Cebu province are still stuck in practicing the old version of the Gozos. The Gozos and Boljoon municipality still contains the words printed in the old novena booklets published in year 1908 and even as far back as year 1858 and accessible in the archives of the National Library of Spain. It also has a different tune. It is sung when the town celebrates the feast of the Santo Niño on the first Sunday of January. The old Gozos is still being sung in Dalaguete, Oslob, and in Argao municipalities. Let's all hear this. Additionally, the copla or the refrain of the Santo Niño Gozos serves as the estrofa primera or the first verse which expresses the declaration of the Holy Child's love that magnetizes the devotee's charm. As mentioned in our Trivia Express segment earlier, the Cebuano word Batobalani means magnet, while the Cebuano phrase Sada ang tao refers to the ancient Cebuano people, and the other Cebuano word palanga means beloved. The chorus part serves as the devotees' response while they are waving their hands facing to the altar, where the image of Señor Santo Niño is enthroned. Because of the greatest number of crowd attending the novena masses, some of the devotees stay outside of the basilica. They pay attention religiously with the singing of the gozos. They hold the image of Señor Santo Niño, raise and wave it with their hands, following the instruction of the lector and the melodious voice of the cantors. As mentioned in our Trivia Express segment earlier, the custom of waving hands during the chorus part of the Santo Niño Gozos began in year 1985, where its biblical bases were written in the Book of Psalms, chapter 63, verse 4, and the first letter of St. Paul to Timothy, chapter 2, verse 8. On the other hand, the words Batol-Balani and Nangilaba are no longer used in Cebuano language in today's millennium. Nevertheless, we can still hear these words at the famous Santo Niño Gozos. The estrofa segunda y tercera, or the second and the third verses of the Gozos, speaks about Cebu, the country's first ever capital city, when it became the center of Christianity in the Philippines through Spanish missionaries, to be exact, the Agustinians. The Cebuano praises, dinhi hinpalgan hikaw sa usa kanilang sundalo, and ang balay nga hinpalgan sa imo nga katahuman are depicting the story of Kaplag or the finding, where the Holy Child Jesus was found by a soldier named Juan Camus inside the Ataul amid the burned nipa houses on April 28, year 1565. The estrofa cuarta, or the fourth verse, speaks about the Christianization of the early Cebuanos, where the worship of the Santo Niño or the Holy Child starts for these people, kneeling and asking for blessings and protection. Furthermore, the fourth verse tells about the establishment and the propagation of Christianity among the people through Spanish missionaries, where the Agustinians are tasked to pursue their duty of Christianization, with the Santo Niño as a guiding entity through which this intention would be grasped. Historically, the fourth verse proves that Miguel Lopez de Legazpi became the first Governor General of Cebu, and ecclesiastically, this tells about the practice of latria, where it teaches the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, that is, the Holy Trinity alone must be only worshipped. The estrofa quinta, or the fifth verse, speaks about the institution and establishment of churches to serve as the home of the Holy Image. Way back in our history, the fifth verse lies congruent or parallel to the founding of the convent of the Santo Niño de Cebu on April 28, year 1565 by Father Andres de Urdaneta, the same date of the arrival of the Legazpi Urdaneta expedition in the island of Cebu. On May 8th of the same year, when Legazpi and his men planned the urbanization of Cebu City, they provided allocation for the establishment of the church and the convent of San Agustin, where the image of Santo Niño was found. The Basilica Minore del Santo Niño, or formerly known as San Agustin Church, was constructed on the very first location where the image was found by a soldier named Juan Camus, as said earlier, where it was initially made out of bamboo and mangrove palm and is claimed to be the oldest parish in the Philippines. Furthermore, Cebu City was renamed El Pueblo del Santísimo Nombre de Jesus, or the City of the Most Holy Name of Jesus, in honor of the Santo Niño, and Legazpi urged to have a chapel built on the site of the second discovery of the image, again utilizing both a concrete and intangible reinscription of Cebuano territory. Moreover, Legazpi announced that the grounds where the image of the Santo Niño has been found and the area around which would be reserved for a church and monastery in which the Holy Child will be permanently enshrined for the veneration of all the future generations. The estrofa octava or the 8th verse tells about the Cebuanos' old practice of bringing the Santo Niño image to the sea and submerging it in water to ask for rain, while the estrofas sexta, septima, novena y decima, or the 6th, 7th, 9th, and the 10th verses are depicting about the Santo Niño, or the Holy Child's role as an integral part of the lives of the Cebuanos. This presentation is presented to you by Cebu Technological University, Office of Internationalization and ASEAN Integration, and yours truly, IAT Philippines. Through the years, Cebu Technological University, or commonly known before as Cebu Trade School and today as CTU, continues to prosper and to collaborate with numerous institutions coming from different countries across the globe, including our beloved motherland. Amid the health crisis we face due to pandemic, CTU brings the Filipino spirit by showing competence and resiliency with equipped knowledge. Moreover, CTU continues to elevate quality higher education and to provide knowledge and disciplines that matter and to receive numerous achievements and awards through its core and commitment for being a premier and multidisciplined university. In addition, CTU is able to host several virtual events showcasing various studies, especially in the cultural ones, where students were able to make digital stories which manifest into cultural awareness and cultural diversity. On the other hand, CTU is also able to participate in other virtual meetings, not just within the archipelago, but also in other countries. As time passes, CTU will continue to prosper and to aim for internationalization, for it is a premier and multidisciplined university. This is Ray Flores Tinambakan from BA Literature and March 2023 Lat Passer, CTU Main Campus alumnus.
day, everyone. We are the Group 1, and today we're going to discuss how we delve into the fascinating world of information technology, or IT, a field that has revolutionized the way we live, work, and connect with each other. From the advent of computers to the era of artificial intelligence, the evolution of IT has been nothing short of extraordinary. In tracing the evolutionary trajectory of information technology, we witness a profound metamorphosis that has revolutionized the very fabric of our technological landscape. From its foundational principles of utilizing computers, softwares, networks, and electronic systems to manage information, IT has transcended the limitations of its early years where computers were colossal, room-sized machines with restricted capabilities. The transformative journey extends to the pivotal era of the 1970s when personal computers emerged, signifying a shift towards democratized computing power. Succeeding milestones such as the widespread adaptation of the Internet, the advent of mobile computing, and the proliferation of cloud services have collectively reshaped the IT landscape. The democratization of computing, marked by innovations like graphical user interfaces and high-speed wireless connectivity, has ushered in an era of unparalleled accessibility to information and a paradigm shift in communication dynamics. Moreover, the integration of cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and big data analytics has catapulted IT into uncharted territories. These advancements empower systems to not only process and store information but also to learn, adapt, and derive meaningful insights from vast datasets. So, as a result, IT has become an indispensable force driving innovation across diverse domains from healthcare and finance to education and entertainment. The continuous evolution of IT underscores its pivotal role in shaping contemporary society, influencing the way we interact with information, conduct business, and navigate the complexities of an increasingly interconnected world. In essence, the narrative of IT unfolds as a dynamic that keeps on going, weaving together the threads of technological progress and societal transformation into a tapestry that defines our digital age.
So we will now proceed to the digital revolution, which marked a significant turning point in IT. So it was a big change in how we use technology. First, computers got smaller and cheaper thanks to these powerful chips. Then the internet connected all computers. In a way, it's changing of how we share information. So the transition from analog to digital technologies brought about a profound impact on industries and societies worldwide, which began in the closing years of the 20th century. So these have made data easier to handle and share, just like, for example, the online shopping, which became a big deal, creating a worldwide digital marketplace. Another is the mobile devices, like smartphones. So this, we see that it made it also even easier for us to access information from anywhere. So these have brought both positives, like global communication and innovation, streamline information access, and spurred technological innovations. But also, there is always negatives, such as cybersecurity threats, digital privacy concerns, and job displacement due to these automations. So it's a complex landscape with benefits and challenges. So as years passed by, still the digital revolution is poised to drive the next wave of innovation in the digital revolution. So this has the potential to reshape how people, goods, and services move. This will form the backbone of the next generation technologies and digital revolution inventions. As we embrace the digital era, it will require a balanced approach, prioritizing ethics and inclusivity for the benefit of the society.
I'm going to discuss the internet and connectivity. The internet is arguably one of the most transformative inventions in the history of IT. It has revolutionized communication, commerce, and information dissemination. The ability to connect people and devices globally has not only shrunk the world, but has also opened up new possibilities for collaboration, education, and innovation. Example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the internet and connectivity were essential for remote medical consultations, virtual collaboration, online education, information dissemination, e-commerce, communication, and entertainment. The internet played a crucial role in supporting remote work and education, disseminating critical information about COVID-19, assisting individuals in communicating and connecting with their distant loved ones, and providing essential services such as online shopping and food delivery. It also facilitated global research collaboration, accelerated the development of treatments, and contributed to the overall management of the pandemic through remote monitoring and tracking.
Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a rapidly evolving technology that has the power to make machines act smart and perform tasks that once seemed impossible. It has the potential to revolutionize various industries such as healthcare, finance, transportation, and many more. With AI, we can automate tedious tasks, make complex decisions, and improve efficiency. Through the use of algorithms and machine learning, AI can analyze vast amounts of data and extract insights that would be impossible for humans to uncover on their own. This can lead to groundbreaking discoveries and innovations that can change the world as we know it. However, with any new technology, there are ethical concerns surrounding the use of AI. One of the most pressing issues is privacy. With the amount of data being collected and analyzed, there is a risk of sensitive information being compromised. There is also the concern of job loss as AI takes over tasks that once was performed by humans. It is important for us to be mindful of these ethical issues and to work together to ensure that AI is used responsibly and ethically. By doing so, we can create a future where innovation and ethics go hand in hand. We can also ensure that the benefits of AI are enjoyed by everyone, regardless of their social or economic status. After all, AI has the potential to transform our world in ways that we cannot even imagine. But it is up to us to use this technology in a way that is responsible and ethical. By doing so, we can create a brighter future for all.
As we embrace the benefits of a digitally connected world, we must also address the challenges, particularly in the realm of cybersecurity. With the increasing frequency and sophistication of cyber threats, safeguarding our digital infrastructure has become paramount. Understanding the principles of cybersecurity is essential for individuals, businesses, and governments alike. Cybersecurity. Cybersecurity, also known as information security or cyber defense, is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and programs from unauthorized access, modification, or destruction. It encompasses a wide range of technologies, processes, and practices that are designed to safeguard sensitive data, prevent cyber attacks, and ensure the integrity and availability of computer systems and networks. In today's increasingly interconnected world, cybersecurity is more important than ever. As more of our lives and businesses rely on the internet, the potential for cyber attacks has also increased. Cyber criminals are constantly developing new and sophisticated methods to exploit vulnerabilities and gain access to sensitive information. Organizations and individuals alike must take steps to protect themselves from these threats by implementing robust cybersecurity measures. In 2017, Equifax, a major credit reporting agency, experienced a massive data breach that exposed the personal information of over 147 million Americans. The breach was caused by a vulnerability in Apache Struts, a popular open-source web application framework. The attackers used this vulnerability to gain access to Equifax systems and steal the personal information of millions of consumers. The Equifax data breach is a real-world example of the importance of cybersecurity and the need for organizations to take steps to protect their systems and data from cyber attacks.
So next is the future of information technology. In navigating the future of IT, staying informed about emerging technologies is essential, and fostering a collective awareness of the societal impacts is imperative. Active participation in the responsible and ethical use of technology is a shared responsibility. Embracing the opportunities presented by technological advancements requires a holistic approach that considers not only innovation but also ethical, environmental, and workforce considerations. It is through a thoughtful and comprehensive strategy that we can fully realize the transformative potential of the future of information technology. Ethical considerations loom large as the integration of advanced technologies raises questions about privacy, security, and responsible use. The environmental impact of IT, encompassing energy consumption and electronic waste, demands careful attention to ensure sustainable practices. Additionally, the rapid evolution of technology necessitates a workforce that is not only skilled but also adaptable to continuous change. As the digital landscape evolves, addressing these challenges becomes crucial to harness the full potential of IT. Information technology is not just a tool, it is a dynamic force that continues to shape our present and future. As we navigate this digital landscape, it is essential to stay informed, be mindful of the societal impacts, and actively participate in the responsible and ethical use of technology.
Thank you for your attention, and let's embrace the opportunities that information technology brings while addressing its challenging with wisdom and foresight.